Standing on top of the podium, it's unlike anything I've ever felt.
All right, Luke Sitz, sophomore from SMU. Luke Sitz of SMU is the national champ on the 1 meter.
You are just a sophomore, and now you are an NCAA champion in 1 meter diving.
Met Luke probably 7 or 8 years ago. He actually was in our club. The old coach, Jim Stilson, who coached at SMU, he was telling me, we got this kid, he's very athletic, but he can't point his toes, his knees are bent, and he only dives like 1 or 2 days a week. He's very into baseball.
My brother, he was a diver in high school. I went to one of his meets just to cheer him on, and I was like, well, this looks fun. And that's kind of how I got wrapped into it.
Junior to senior year in high school is when he really started to figure a lot of stuff out. His senior year, maybe around Olympic trials, is when he started to show everyone that he has something different.
It's pretty brutal on the body. I don't think people realize how demanding it is. I mean, it's a full body sport. You spend a lot of time recovering and like in the training room trying to get our injuries out the way, but you have boards that like we jump on the mats and then a trampoline. It's all just to work on our technique and our form without like having to do it into the water and everything. And then we got the training outside the water, the strength training, the weights. Without any one of those three, I don't think I'd be as successful as I am today. I mean, it plays a huge part.
This sport is scary, this sport is hard, this sport is not fun sometimes. So I think a tight relationship is really important, one that Luke and I have always worked on, and where we come in together as one team, he and I working every day to try to achieve that goal.
All right, a little bit there with the look. We feel fast.
I think it's just, I'm more comfortable this year. I knew what to expect coming into my sophomore year. I'm having fun at practice. Me and Darian are clicking better than ever, and I think that's why I've been so successful this year.
He and I connect very well. I'm able to share my experiences with him, and he and I think very alike, inside and outside of the pool. I would say our dedication and prep is very similar, how we go about our day, and I think that's what helps our relationship, but that's what helps both of us, because I know what he's thinking, because I've been
Diving seventh, a sophomore from SMU. 2025 All-American on 1 meter and first ACC champion, Luke Sitz.
We had been working towards that moment all year. We had been talking about it. That was our goal, was to win. And it puts it in a different perspective, different feeling when you're actually in the moment about to achieve that.
All right, Luke Sitz, sophomore from SMU, trying to see which diver is the one that can put some pressure on Wiesman.
Diving is it's a very unique sport in that almost every 5 seconds we're talking and you're getting feedback.
Oh, Luke Sitz just nailed that dive.
5 nines. So there is the first pressure.
So one thing that I remember switching in my coaching early on was, no matter the dive in competition, no matter if it's good, great, or bad, I address it, we talk about it. That way they know I've acknowledged it, and now we're moving on.
Darian Schmidt is doing a great job at SMU. Luke Sitz is only a sophomore, and he's looking like he could be an NCAA champion.
What a shift. Luke Sitz, SMU sophomore, has a 24-point lead, and you would think Sitz is going to have to slip for that gap to be made up in the final round coming. Luke Sitz of SMU is the national champ on the 1 meter.
You showed a lot of beautiful emotion after that entire contest, especially a hug with your coach. What's going on through your head right now?
I can't believe that everything I worked towards, it paid off today.
Luke, you are a national champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Sitz!
Even now, it's still pretty crazy to me. Best meet of my life, you know, it's awesome. I was surrounded with all my friends there. Just a really surreal moment, and getting to share with Darian, it's also really special. You know, he's the best coach I've ever had.
My first thought was just how awesome this was for the university, for all the alumni, for the program as a whole. And then really it's just so special for Luke. Nobody works as hard as that kid, and it's special to see him work for something and then just be able to achieve it.
I just want to experience it again next year. You know, I want to keep going at it. It's just like, you know, you get that high from diving. It's just like, and then standing on top of the podium, it's unlike anything I've ever felt.
This amazing success that he had was awesome, and it's already over. He's getting the interviews and he's getting the glam right now, but we're back to business in the pool. He's working as if nothing has happened.
If you keep putting in the hard work, if you keep going at it every single day, striving to be better than the person you were yesterday, you will succeed the dreams that you want, and you have to kind of make it a reality. It's not just going to happen.
Our ultimate goal is to podium at the Olympics. It's easier to chase than be chased. So the returning champion has way more on his back. You know, he was super close to winning the 3-meter as well. So next year our goal is to go and sweep both springboard events, but really we've shifted our full focus on 28 Olympics.
It's always striving to be better. You know, you go into practice and you want to do everything perfect. You're not going to get it every time, but if that's your goal is to be perfect, you're going to be pretty damn close.